Being able to read it when you're an adult, that's a whole other thing. Now, rural school districts often struggle to provide students with a variety in activities and teaching that can be found in more urban areas. Take music, for example. A band teacher might be very skilled in brass instruments, but not as knowledgeable in woodwind instruments, for instance. In today's What's Cool in Our School, how a Twin Cities music institution is bringing its instructors to rural districts using a digital highway.
Jimmy, I love your haircut.
Carl Viterval enjoys some banter before he delivers this week's music lessons to students at Yellow Medicine East High School in Granite Falls.
You want to have that force there, that power. Okay, couple things to talk about.
Viterval is 125 miles away at the MacPhail Center for Music in Minneapolis.
Okay, did you go front, back, front?
Kind of, not really.
This is our first full year. We began last spring.
That's the MacPhail Online Residency Initiative, or MORI.
Good.
Funded with a grant from the Minnesota State Arts Board, MacPhail provides professional musicians to instruct students at 8 rural Minnesota schools.
We're trying to be a resource for those schools within their music programs.
To be honest, I was a little worried. I thought, what are they trying to do, replace rural teachers?
Balter teaches students in the 6th through 12th grades. She decided to give MORI a chance.
I'm hoping I can find funding somewhere to continue something like this, because to give this opportunity to the rural students has just been outstanding.
I can play better now as a result of this.
The previous lessons, we've really worked on pitch and tone and trying to get a clear sound, and it's really helped with that.
Viterval is a veteran of distance teaching. Far from getting in the way, he says the technology actually provides a benefit.
Because I'm not there in flesh and blood, it actually encourages the kids to form their own interpretation and take ownership of their product.
Okay, E flat. You remember I said make sure you play E flat?
I'm so thankful for the grant that we get from the Minnesota State Arts Board that makes it possible for us to share our knowledge and our love of music with the entire state. It doesn't just stay here in Minneapolis. We're able to share it.
The digital connection MacPhail is using is something called codec, which sends a video signal, takes a video signal, and sends a digital transmission. That's a loose thing for it. It's used for video conferencing. In Minnesota, it's also used for numerous education initiatives through Little Crow Telemedia Network, or LCTN. We want to thank them as well for helping out with that. Let us know what's cool in your school. It's easy. Go to KARE11.com, and you will find it in the Sunrise section. We do want to hear from you.
Absolutely.
And Academic All-Star. We want to hear about those nominations, too.
Yes, and we want to hear about this because Laura Betker's in the backyard. She has a very special guest.